One tomorrow with a little bit of less sun and snow on Wednesday night and Thursday. Right now we've got 15 degrees in the Twin Cities. The sky is blue, the sun is out. And let's get back to Sin Collins and Spin with Sin.
Thank you, Kirk. Please don't report snow anymore. Just can't handle it.
I'll do what I can. I figure we need fair warning.
Yes. All right. See you at the top of the hour.
No doubt.
Thank you, Kirk. Programming on KFAI is made possible in part through grants from the state of Minnesota. We're going to do the music calendar for the week ahead. Lots of good shows coming up. This is the calendar is presented with music of flavor crystals in the background. Here we go. Tonight, not to be missed, Danny Sigelman hosts Beijing Punk and Indie Rock on Film at Bryant Lake Bowl from 6 to 9:30 p.m.
Yeah.
All right. And also tonight is the March Conspiracy Series featuring Crankshaft at 331 Club at 10. And Buzz, King Buzzo of the Melvins 50th birthday celebration at Grumpy's downtown at 8:30 with Baby Grant Johnson opening. I'm pretty certain you could catch both Buzzo and Danny Siegelman's presentation tonight.
A lot of punk in town tonight.
Yeah, it's a good night. All right, tomorrow, Wednesday, is Pigpen Theater Company with the Spring Standards and Matt Jennings at 7th Street Entry at 7:30 p.m. Also Wednesday is Real Estate with Pure X at Fine Line at 7:30 p.m. And Enemy Planes with Communist Daughter at Rochester Civics Theater at 7:30 p.m. And also Wednesday is Transmission presenting Ladies of the 80s of Varsity Theater at 9. We'll see you there, won't we?
I love the ladies.
Yep, I know you do. Perling Hiss, Hollow Boys and Bats at the Hexagon at 10 p.m. on Wednesday. Also, Thursday we've got a fantastic show. I've been anticipating this highly for months. Carsick Cars of Beijing with Flavor Crystals, White Plus of Beijing, and No Guest Energy.
Mm-hmm.
That's
my pseudonym.
Yes.
That's my pen name.
With DJ Loud Panda, that's Ricky from the Brian Jonestown Massacre, all at Cause at 8:30 p.m. on Thursday.
Yeah, we played some Carsick Cars before, and we're going to play them again, but we're also going to give away a pair of tickets to see them Thursday night at Cause.
So stay tuned.
Stay tuned for that.
Winner.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Thursday is the last presentation of Film 4, the last picture show at Black Forest Inn at 7 p.m. And also Thursday is Drive-By Truckers with Blitz and Trapper at First Ave at 7. And the Sex Rays at Palmer's every Thursday through March at Palmer's. This is going to be their last show of that residency.
Aww.
Oh, and not to be missed as well is Loose Joints, the debut of DJ Miguel Vargas. You'll know him as Radio Pocho. That's every fourth Thursday at Clubhouse Jaeger from 9 to
That sounds dangerous.
I think it will be. And Friday is The Suburbs with Johnny Ray and DJ Jake Root at First Avenue Main Room at 8. Red Daughters with Night Moves and the Cactus Blossoms at Varsity Theater Friday at 7:30. And Frankie Lee and BB Gunn at Red Stag Supper Club at 10:30 on Friday. Also Friday is Matt Wirtz with My Red and Blue at the Cedar at 8. Space Cats CD release show with Nice Beaches, Danger Ron and the Spins, Moving Parts, all at 331 Club at 10 on Friday. Also Friday is Trevor E. celebrating his birthday 2 nights at the Nomad Pub. Trevor E's with Southside Desire and Sound Around Town. This one will feature Brown Moses with Isidore, the Outstanding Achievements in the Field of Excellence, and Dream Crusher on Friday. And Saturday is Mike Gunther's last night of his residency with special guest Martin Devaney. That's at 10 p.m. at Grumpy's downtown.
Man, it's sick around here with music. People
really
just
is.
like freaking out.
It just keeps going. This is one of the best weeks. You can tell it's spring.
Yeah.
Also Saturday is Black Joe Lewis performing the Glitter Ball 5 benefit with Viva Knievel and Friends. That's at the Grain Belt Bottling House in Northeast on 13th Avenue. Also Saturday is War Paint with Cafe Le Bon at First Avenue at 8 p.m. And the second night of Trevor E.'s birthday celebration with the reunion of Gricklegrass. Southside Desire, Wet Tyrants, and Spooky Ghost at the Nomad at 9. And Sunday, Canadian heavy metal band Ben Sinister perform with Panther Ray and Bear the Sound at Turf Club at 8 p.m. And that's it for this week's music calendar.
Who's the Canadian heavy metal band?
Bend Sinister.
Bend Sinister, eh? Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Very good. So we'll go back to Flavor Crystals and then come back with music presented by Danny Sigelman. That was Flavor Crystals, Cow in the Meadow from their album 3. And we'll get to see Flavor Crystals, as I mentioned, Thursday night at Cause.
Kind of a homecoming for them because they've been on tour a little bit.
Yeah, they've been touring the West Coast, and I've been keeping track, and it sounds like it's been going very well.
Mm-hmm.
So they had a really nice write-up in the Seattle Times.
Ooh.
So, yeah.
I actually saw them. So I was just in Los Angeles for a couple weeks, and I got to see Flavor Crystals play there with Carsick Cars.
Yeah.
And White played as well. And it was really fun to kind of hang out and see those guys like in a different town, in a different venue, and see how people responded to them. And there was like they do their thing. And there was upstairs in this place was like a hip hop party. It was like really loud bass on top. So it's kind of this like wash of sound and vibrations, man. I was really grooving.
All right. Now, we've got a pair of tickets to give away.
Yeah. There's some vibrations and grooving happening Thursday with Flavor Crystals. That's why I'm here. We're hyping this event here. Yeah. Carsick Cars, one of the most amazing bands from Beijing, China, are coming to Minneapolis. It's kind of unbelievable. It's like a dream for me.
And you used to you discovered them while you were in Beijing as a DJ for a year. Is that
right? I did. So I was a DJ in Beijing. And I would bring the Carsick. Somebody told me, this Australian girl told me about Carsick Cars, and I just thought the name caught me, of course, because it's kind of typical like twist on English that a lot of Chinese do. And I went and saw them. I just thought they were great. There's like these punk clubs in Beijing that I would check out, and it's really, really underground. Nobody cares about it. It's really odd, and in a way, it's kind of that much more like pure because there's no reason to do this. Nobody's going to care, but there's a scene that kind of evolves from that sort of idea because mainstream culture is so huge and heavy there. There's so many people. I thought I'd go to a punk club there and there'd be like that many more people there because it's a bigger city, but it was like very small, and they're just doing it because it's almost like a folk art, in Beijing to be in a punk band, there's noise bands, and I saw so much cool stuff. So tonight at the Bryant Lake Bowl, I'm going to show some of the films that I made while I was over in Beijing of some of these groups, and then we also have a film called Beijing Punk, which I haven't seen yet, but I believe it was made a couple years ago. So actually, after the time I was there, I think the thing about that city is everything is always changing. Mm-hmm. And to see like kind of this underground movement that had very little appreciation kind of come up through the cracks, I just thought was really inspiring. So I'm excited about this movie tonight. It's at the Bryant Lake Bowl. I'm going to be there. And then Carsick Cars themselves are going to be in town playing live at Cause on Thursday. We actually got them to come here. So let's give away some tickets for this.
All right. You can call 612-341-0980. That's 612-341-0980. A pair of tickets to the first caller after we start the Carsick Cars. And what song is this?
Well, this song, so they just put out a new record recently, and there's this guy named Ricky who's going to be DJing on Thursday night from Brian Jonestown Massacre. You met him, right?
Yeah, he's a really fun person with this unbelievable
He's
DJ skills.
Yeah, and he's I think Australian as well, and he just kind of started a record label in the States, and he's putting out some of this stuff.
Yeah.
It's funny because he'd never even been to China. We talked a bit when I met him in Los Angeles. He just really likes this stuff, and rightfully so. And so he's putting out Carsick Cars in the States. This record is called 3. I'm sure they'll have a bunch at the show on Thursday. And you know, they're online. There's a really great website that Ricky does called Far Out Distant Sounds, and it's all about Chinese underground music. And there's some stuff about Carsick Cars on there. But let's hear, this song is the first one on the new record. It's called 15 Minutes Older. And yeah, call up, and we'll give a pair of tickets to the show Thursday night. But I really want to get a lot of people down there Thursday. This is like kind of a big deal, and I think it's, you know, these guys are coming all the way from China, and it'd be so fun just to have a really nice Minnesota nice welcome to these guys. So let's check them out, and we'll play some more and do it up.
All right, here we go.
I had IP House is proud to provide internet streaming of KFAI Community Radio. The internet professionals at IP House provide answers to your hosting and access questions.
More information from these friendly geeks is available at iphouse.com.
Get your day hopping along with roots, rock, and world beats on KFAI 10 to 2 weekdays. Programming is supported by Summit Brewing Company, ushering in spring with Summit Maibach, with toasted malt flavor and a little hop spice in the finish. More info can be found at summitbrewing.com. Summit, a more meaningful brew.
All right, thanks to Paul for calling in and winning that pair of tickets to the Carsick Cars, White Plus, and Flavor Crystals show. You just heard White Plus there. That was Orange off their fantastic CD, rich with colors and beautiful music.
Yeah, I haven't heard the actual CD yet, but I saw them play in Los Angeles last week with Carsick Cars. It's actually Zhang Shou Wang, who's like the lead singer of Carsick Cars, has White as his like kind of electronic band or something.
Oh, cool.
And it's he's obviously very influenced by like Steve Reich and a lot of kind of like modern composer type stuff. And I've talked to him about it. I was really surprised he knew about a lot of this stuff. And Carsick Cars are kind of like a rock version of that kind of music, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, we got to hear Carsick Cars right before White Plus. It's really fun, energetic punk rocks.
Yeah, and so Paul's going to be there Thursday night. Hopefully all you all will be there. Sin, are you coming down?
Absolutely, wouldn't miss it for the world.
Yeah, it's a big deal. So Carsick Cars from Beijing finally coming to the Twin Cities. I'm really excited. And White will be playing, and then Flavor Crystals as well. And then this wacky cat, No Guest Energy, is starting the show. Well, I've been doing this kind of...
I hear he's quite handsome.
It's very inspired by a lot of... You heard that. Well, he's got a face for radio, they say.
Yes.
But so the show Thursday night's going to be really great.
Yeah.
And tonight at the Bryant Lake Bowl, we're doing the Beijing Punk documentary film. It's going to there's also going to be like a poster art show of Chinese underground music starting at 6 at the Bryant Lake Bowl. And so that'll happen.
I'm really psyched for it.
And then I got some home movies of... I actually put together a bunch of home movies of like really bad Chinese bands that I saw. So that's going to be pretty cool. Awesome. And then actually Josh from Flavor Crystals put together a slideshow of the tour they've been doing with Carsick Cars. So a lot of Chinese love going on tonight at the Bryant Lake Bowl. We hope to see you there. And Thursday night, it's like China Rock Week here, Sin.
Yeah, it will be so much fun. I have to say, Ricky of the brand Jonestown Massacre really broadened our awareness when he was in town a couple months ago of Beijing bands. Just fell in love, got a bunch of records from him, and we're going to spin one of those, actually.
Yeah, I'd never heard this one.
Hot
so what's
and
it?
Cold.
Is that the name of the band?
Yes.
Okay.
So, yeah. So looking forward to your presentation tonight. Fantastic slideshow.
It's going to be good.
Yeah. Here's Hot and Cold. Give you more taste of Beijing punk rock.
Sais-tu pourquoi tu es femme? Sais-tu pourquoi je suis homme? La réponse est l'amour. Toi pour moi pour toi, pour toujours.
The Internet Geeks at IP House are proud supporters of KFAI Community Radio. IP House provides internet hosting and access for your community, large or small. More information is available at iphouse.com.
Freedom. Freedom, I need this by 10 o'clock.
Yeah, boss. Whatever.
Want to continue listening to KFAI while away from your radio, laptop, or desktop computer? Download the free mobile KFAI Community Radio app for
iPhones, iPads,
and Android devices available at your app store.
With the mobile app, you can live stream KFAI's on-air broadcast.
or bookmark your favorite on-air and web exclusive programs for later.
You're listening to Fresh Air Community Radio, KFAI 90.3 FM Minneapolis and 106.7 FM St. Paul. Radio Without Boundaries, where the show is archived. The show is archived for 2 weeks at kfai.org, where it is also streaming worldwide. And we have an app you can get for free to listen to us on the go. I've got guest Danny Sigelman in. I'm honored to have you on here.
Thanks, Sin. Sorry, I was just texting Tom from Modern Radio that he's on the list for tonight.
Fantastic.
Yeah, Sin, how's it going? Great to be here.
Really great. It's great to have you back. It's been over a year.
Has it been a year?
I think
I was here with
maybe.
Danielle. Oh, yeah, because it was around Valentine's Day, wasn't it?
Definitely.
And I think I was kind of lewd, so I maybe wasn't allowed to be here for a while.
That's right. No, actually, just
I can't be tamed. I'm a wild man, Sin.
that's true.
Mhm.
So we're gonna go off the rails and have you back during our pledge drive on April 8th.
That
as
is going to be
well.
fun.
So,
That'll be a good one.
completely fun.
Mhm.
So let's talk about the music we just spun here. You brought in some really awesome, funky.
I've been doing some
soul
digging
stuff.
lately.
Yeah.
Always digging.
Are these some of your LA finds?
I found some records in Los Angeles, and they got some funky stuff over there. So I just got back right off the plane here, and got to see Carsick Cars, who we're going to hear in a little bit.
Yeah.
I got to see Kraftwerk twice.
You did?
Yeah, they played. It was amazing. Maybe you heard about this. They played 8 concerts at the Walt Disney Concert Hall, and they played like each eight different albums in their career. The concert was in 3D, so they passed out these glasses. And it was amazing. It was just so great. I really, really enjoyed it. I went out to Los Angeles originally to see Ennio Morricone was going to be conducting. He had some back issue or something, so they postponed that till June. So I had all this, time and effort to see other stuff, and got to see Kraftwerk, saw Carsick Cars perform. And did a lot of record shopping. So we heard, what was the last one called? Nytro.
That was Nytro.
With a Y. I thought that was pretty cool.
It's a tough spelling.
Yeah.
I mean, that's out there.
Yeah, I'd never heard that one before. Like the beauty of like going to other places and looking for records is like different stuff. It's just, it just migrates. Like physical music migrates based on all sorts of random stuff. It's not like finding something on the internet, which you can do anywhere at any time, anywhere in the world. So you get like these. It's just I really love museums, and going to record stores is like that for me. So that record, and then the other one, the French one,
Fusion, and it.
Fusion, yeah. And
Sais-tu, Pourquoi?
Oui. Do you speak French? Do you know what that is?
Un peu.
You don't know what that means, though?
Very little.
Hopefully we can say it on the air. But that, and so I got a bunch of records. We're playing them, but we're also hyping the big events this week. It's China Rock Week here
Tonight,
in
you
Minneapolis.
have, very cool slideshow and presentation. Tell us more about that for new listeners tuning in.
Yeah, so tonight at Bryan Lake Bowl, starting at 6, there's going to be a poster art show of underground rock from Beijing, China. And then we're going to be showing. I have some small films that I've made while I was over there as well of some of the music that I checked out. And then Flavor Crystal's tour with Carsick Cars. There's a slideshow of that, and then also Beijing Punk, which is like I guess the main feature tonight. Is a really cool documentary about underground punk music in China. I think from 2012 it was made. So that, and it's going to be just really cool. It's introduction for people who, I just going to China. I never knew there was like an underground music scene. I had heard of Fei Wong, who is like a big popular singer and kind of like she does a lot of soundtracks. But you know, like pop music in China is its own thing. It's pretty evasive, and or I should say, it's pervasive. And the underground music is not really appreciated. So it's kind of it's really weird to it's inspiring to see people doing this just because. I mean, without any sort of consciousness about acceptance, because it's not at all possible over there. But they're starting to come over here, and that's what's really exciting. Carsick Cars will be here Thursday night. So we're going to kind of introduce it tonight, and then the music live will be happening at Cause on Thursday.
That's right. Cause is on Lake and Lindale, and that will be a really great show starting at 9 p.m. With No Guest Energy, you, and DJ Loud Panda. That's Ricky, who is also bringing a lot of music to us from Beijing.
He's like a kind of a fellow Sinophile, I guess.
Yeah, and a very engaging, funny individual.
Yeah,
very intelligent, fun to talk to. Don't be shy to go up and talk to him when you see him. Also, Flavor Crystals and White Plus. So,
and Ricky will have a ton of records. I saw the show in Los Angeles, and he had like his like mobile record store of Chinese underground music that he'll be bringing. And if anything, like the covers and all the artwork is just really cool.
It really is. All right, so let's introduce people again to Carsick Cars. What do you have going on? What is this song?
This song's another one from their new record. The record is called 3, and the song is called 512. And I don't really know the significance of it yet, but the beauty of this music is kind of, you kind of get an understanding based on the feeling that's projected, and which I think is why I really enjoy it. It's like like I said before, it's kind of a folk art in China, this underground music, and obviously very inspired by music that happened over here. You know, starting in the 70s and punk rock as we know it now. So I'm really excited that these guys will be here in town Thursday night, and so let's hear it.
Tequila.
That's right.
All right, that was brought by Danny Sigelman. Thank you, Danny. Very cool.
Yep.
From your excellent selection of 45s you picked up in LA and around. So, speaking of purchasing vinyls, what do you look for? How do you,
Well, just a sec. I want to mention, speaking of vinyl,
Yeah.
I leave town for a couple weeks, and there's 2 new record stores in town.
Barely Brothers.
Barely Brothers and what's this other one called? I saw the article about it. Oh, yeah. Well, Google it, people. I find out there's Nazi parties in Northeast going on, and there's 2 new record
terrible.
stores. This is just a beautiful thing.
The record stores thing is a beautiful thing.
Yeah. So anyhow,
there's protests against that Nazi party happening.
hey, I'm all for it, man. Bring it on.
Yeah.
Your question, what do I look for in records? I try to figure out, what they would like to hear at a Nazi party. No, you know what I look for? I look for stuff I've never heard of usually,
Yeah.
and and then I look for what year it was made and late. You can usually tell by the label, or if a record has had a lot of wear, it means it's probably really good. It means somebody has played it many times, and so that's always a good way to go by. Now you got a smartphone, you can dial up any song pretty much ever is on YouTube, and so you get to preview a lot of stuff that way, and that's been a beautiful thing. Yeah. Nazis never thought of that.
All right. Well, we got about 5 more minutes. I want to get to a couple more of your vinyl selections.
Yes.
What do we have queued up?
The pretty things.
All right. And just a reminder to folks, DJ Danny Sigelman is bringing tonight slideshows from Beijing where he DJ'd for
Beijing Punk. That's right. And it's really cool documentary about underground music in China. There's going to be a poster art show, and I got some wacky films I'm going to be showing as well.
All right.
Has nothing to do with Nazis.
And it is in advance of also the Thursday night Carsick Cars.
Carsick Cars.
Whitfield Beijing bands and Flavor Crystals and you as No Guest Energy.
That's right. We're
All right,
doing it.
Starts at 9. Here is Pretty Things brought by Danny Sigelman.
Thanks for having me, Sin.
Thank you for being here, Danny.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear the beat? It's getting to my feet. Starts to ring a bell that tells me when to get up, start to move. It ain't my groove. There's only one thing that I really could be sure about. You know it isn't rock and roll. It's getting to my soul. It starts to ring a bell that tells me when to get up, start to move. It ain't my groove. There's only one thing that I really could be sure about. You know it isn't rock and roll. No, it isn't rock and roll. No. You know it isn't rock and roll. No.
Programming on KFAI is sponsored in part by Pizza Luce, with 6 Twin Cities locations. Pizza Luce bakes award-winning homemade pizzas with vegetarian, vegan, and gluten-free options available. Pizza Luce also offers delivery and online ordering. More information is available at pizzaluce.com.
All right, that was, what was that, Danny?
Pretty Things.
Pretty Things. We look forward to your show tonight at the Bryant Lake Bowl at 6 to 9:30, Danny, and also Thursday night, Carsick Cars with Flavor Crystals, White Plus, and Danny performing as No Guest Energy, which is a play on Chinglish, he says. So thanks again, Danny, and we will see you 2 nights this week. All right, take care, and we're going to close out here with an instrumental. What did you bring there?
William DeVaughn.
Everybody, thanks for listening. You're listening to Fresh Air Community Radio, KFAI 90.3 FM Minneapolis and 106.7 FM St. Paul, Radio Without Boundaries. First, the news with Kirk Mattson, and then please stick around for Corazon Latino with your host, Eve McLeish.
And this is your 12 o'clock news update. I'm Kirk Mattson. Aviation